Welcome back, everybody. Welcome back to another match reaction. Fulham 0, Manchester City 4. Comprehensive is the word I would use. A lot of talking points about this game, a lot of things obviously surrounding the title race. We are now back top of the league. After 36 games played, of course, Arsenal play tomorrow. So they can put the pressure on while we have a game in hand in the midweek slot. I think it is Tuesday night at Tottenham. But for now, as it stands, the pressure is back on Arsenal. We are top. We've closed down the goal difference as well. I believe there's only a 2-goal swing in the goal difference now. So all round, a very, very, very solid few weeks. Before I break down this game, you do me a massive favour and please leave a like on this video and subscribe if you are new. On the road to 9k. Trying to hit that by the end of the season, long goal, but any help towards that would be massively appreciated. But let's talk about the game. I mean, 4-0, late penalty at the end, Gvardiol on 2. I'm still annoyed he didn't take the penalty because he was definitely offered it. That's what they were, 100% that's what they were talking about at the end. But listen, we take it. Again, everybody to a man. I feel like this has been a theme for the last sort of couple of games. Everyone to a man was very, very good. I don't think you could point out one subpar performer in terms of the entire game. Maybe you can look at the first half and say Foden was a bit quiet in terms of, actually getting involved in the game. Haaland as well. You look at, his hold-up play was very, very good. Should have scored. 100% should have scored. I don't know how he's missed. But it's not like he was terrible. Again, his hold-up play, his link-up play, it's there. He's brought that to his game as of recently. I mean, you go back even just a month to sort of the Champions League knockout ties of where he just wasn't getting involved. He was just focusing on trying to be a physical presence and getting in towards a fight with someone, essentially, just a physical battle. But now he's starting to add the link-up play. The link-up play is there. So again, everybody to a man was good. Of course, you got your few standout performers. Gvardiol from left-back with 2 goals. I don't know what's gotten into him as of recent to just be scoring like mad. But we take it. Listen, we're all in the mind frame now that we all take 1-0 to the end of the season. Doesn't matter how we score, doesn't matter who scores, doesn't matter when we score. It's just that we get the job done. And if it's the left back who opens the scoring, it's the left back who opens the scoring. I don't think any of us actually care about that. But 2 goals for him. Again, he's our signing of the season. He's gone under the radar. There was a lot of noise, especially early on in the season, that he was a flop. He's not bad for a flop, is he? He's really not bad for a flop. I don't know where the flop label came from. We know players take a little bit to get acclimatized to a Pep Guardiola system. We know this. Maybe rival fans, they don't know this. But we're approaching the business end of the season and he's really, really come good. So, of course, I think he got given the man of the match, understandably so. Just his overall game as well. Like, he's so comfortable on the ball, and for a guy who is a centre-back, I don't think we should forget this, he's a centre-back, to be asked to play as a high-flying left wing-back, essentially, high-flying full-back, and to take to that role really, really well in his first season at, 22 years old, under Pep Guardiola. Incredible. Absolutely incredible. And the sky is the limit. His ceiling is absolutely unbelievable. Like, I really don't know where he goes. Will he continue at left back? Will he ever get a run in at centre back? I don't know what the long-term future is, but as for the right now, I mean, with Nathan Ake going off injured, I suppose that's kind of the only negative. There's a spot. There really, really is a spot for him to nail down, like be one of the first names on the team sheet, because that's kind of what Ake has been for the last 2 seasons. He's been one of the first names on the team sheet because he's been very, very consistent. Now, Gvardiol can come and take that place, whether it's like I said, whether it's at left back or centre back. I believe it'll probably be at left back. That's kind of the space we've got open there. But he can really nail down his place. I mean, going forward, I think he'll probably start the last 2 games as long as he's fit. But then again, going into next season, that's when we're really going to see the effect of that. So all around, a really, really good performance. I'm going to touch on a couple of other players in a group, sort of all together. I'd like to go in with I'd call it an attacking midfield three: Foden, De Bruyne, and Bernardo Silva. Foden with a goal, De Bruyne with an assist, Bernardo Silva with 2 assists. Again, this whole new system of these wingers not actually playing like proper wingers, where they're all very much inside and interchanging with each other, and it's very fluid. It's very weird, but I like it a lot. It's working a lot. We're getting the best out of players. We're getting Foden into the positions that he needs to be in the middle, whilst also having De Bruyne in the positions that he needs to be to affect the game in the final third. Like, it's working very, very well. I don't know where this idea of just complete vibes in the final third has come from. I never would have thought of this, but that's what Pep's paid the big bucks for. And he's getting it right yet again. And look, that's kind of where we're at, where with with a game like this, 4-0 away from home, I didn't expect this. I don't know how many people expected this, but this is a very, very, very good result. And this is a stage of the season where these results, although not required because, well, these performances, although not required because you need the results, there can only be a bonus because it adds to the fear factor almost of when we play like this, it feels inevitable. And if we have any hope of Arsenal slipping up, which I don't, I really don't think United are going to do us any favours because they are awful. But if we want to give ourselves the best chance, a performance like this will possibly have Arsenal looking. So look, that's where I'm going to leave this one here. Nice, short and sweet. I think, again, there wasn't really too much to analyse. Fulham, they had one shot throughout the entire game as the home team. Like, there's not really a lot to analyse in terms of defensively. It was kind of just going forward where, we made the difference. We created enough chances, we scored enough goals from those chances that we created, and that's kind of it for the summary of the game, really. Like, Fulham pretty much did nothing. They were on the beach, which I thought they might be because their season's pretty much over. They're not getting relegated. They're not getting European football. They're just in mid-table. Their season was over. They were kind of, I don't know, just again, they had nothing to play for. So I think that was clearly evident with the kind of performance they put in. But take nothing away from us, we were excellent. We're excellent again, and we're 180 minutes away from 4 in a row. That's the big talking point. 4 in a row. 108 minutes. 2 games. 2 games. That's all it takes. Listen, I'm going to wrap this video up here because I want to keep it for too much longer. If you do me a massive favour, and please leave a like on this video on your way out. It'd be massively appreciated. And subscribe if you are new. As always, link in the top right in the description to become a channel member. As Hugh says, prestigious club for prestigious people. If you want to help support the channel out, you do that. But don't feel like you have to. Of course, leaving a like on the video is more than enough. Thanks very much for watching, and regular content will resume at the start of the next week.